going on, everybody? So today has been another hot one, but was it balls hot? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it was something else, like above balls hot. Maybe balls steeping hot. No? What about Satan's crack hot? I don't know. You guys let me know what sort of hot it was in your area. But so today it's American Gangster Part 3, folks. Remember I told you about these stable coins and how America seems like they are firing shots without firing shots? Well, that's exactly what's been going on. So stablecoin bill has been ironed out for the most part. I don't know why they're pretending like it's not going to pass. Probably because all the banks still need to get their ducks in a row. I think 2027, mid 2027 might be when they need to get it passed. Either way, so everybody's like, who's going to buy America's debt? Who's going to buy America's debt? And I told y'all before, America's going to cut out the other governments and other banks and just go directly to the people, because now we got apps and all that. And they're like, well, what about the long-term debt? Because that other stuff is only for short-term debt, right? So I'm going to slow it up, back it up for a second, right? America has a spending problem, and we're not going to stop. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop getting other countries' governments to buy our treasuries, and we're going to create the stablecoin thing, which is already out there in the wild, and we're going to float that to the people because everybody seems to have cell phones. Every stablecoin is tied to the United States dollar, which is tied to the United States Treasury. If they hold stablecoins because they're trying to outrun their own country's inflation or just bad banking practices and stuff, then that means they're holding U.S. Treasuries, right? Also, on the other end, the long end, because those U.S. Treasuries, they're short-term debt, you know what I mean? On the long end, we are changing the rules for investment and trying to stop the leakage of people losing, spending or having to cash out of their 401ks and stuff, to keep the money in the system. And that's going to be holding on to, long-term debt instruments, as well as, whatever stocks and stuff that you're invested in. So now you're going to have an account to where it's like you can borrow against it, but it's not going to count against your 401k. You know what I mean? So on top of that, we're changing the rules for people to be able to invest. As soon as you're born, you get an account. Companies are already starting to say that we're going to donate our stocks to these what are they called? Trump accounts? I don't know what they're called. Either way, so if your baby's born, he gets this account. He might end up with some Tesla in that account, which he can't sell for 18 years, which means structural holding onto these large assets. You know what I mean?